I'm Annika. I am your garden guide in and around Tokyo. And today we are in Shinjuku Gyoen again. But today I am starting at a different point. Last time I walked from the mother and child garden towards the Taiwan pavilion. Today I am in the oldest part of this garden.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's a lot of construction going on here right now. They first built the museum over there, the building. That's a new museum about the history of Shinjuku Gyoen. And over there was a rest house. They demolished it recently. I'm not quite sure if they will build a new one. Probably they will. But they also did a lot here on this garden. Well, I think they replaced a lot of the lawn, the gravel. We did a lot of the shoreline. We're building new bridges, and everything around that lantern you have seen before is new. This area is called the Tamamo Pond, and it belonged to the Naito family residence. Oh, all the grounds of Shinjuku Gyoen once belonged to the Naito family, but were then given to the imperial family after Japan opened up. And then later it became like an experimental garden, and there was a lot going on here. But this place is what remained from the traditional garden of the Naito family residence. The other Japanese garden you can find here in Shinjuku Gyoen was built later. It's quite windy today, and I really hope you won't hear that too much. In the last video I walked from the mother and child garden forest, not garden, mother and child forest, towards the other Japanese garden. And today I will walk from Tamamo Pond to the exit where the National Stadium is located. And on the way I plan to grab a coffee, because it's not only windy, it's also cold, and I need something warm in my hand. So please forgive that. But first, we are going to the middle part of the garden, the French style garden. In 1906, remodeling of the garden began, where they implemented an English landscape garden and a French style garden. There was a golf course, tennis courts, and a lot of other things where you could spend your free time if you belonged to the imperial family. You may guess it. We are now arriving in the French-style garden. And this is where I will order my coffee online. The wind is really strong. I will turn in the direction that it will hopefully not hit the microphone. Okay, so this here in the middle is a rose garden. And it was planned as the main entrance to the garden. So this garden, this gate at the end is permanently closed. You can't enter through it. Yeah, but it was planned as the main entrance back then, and the guests would come here upwards, and here in this free area there was a huge residence planned, a Western style residence, but that one was never finished. I'm sorry, simultaneously I'm ordering my coffee. Oh my gosh. It tells me I have to wait for approximately 10 minutes. That's not fitting my schedule. So we'll probably make a break in the video. I planned that anyway because I don't want to take you inside the store. My coffee up. We will just walk over and then I will be back for you without a break. I already did around here because I had other work to do inside this garden, and I found a specific variety of cherry tree already start flowering, and the Jugatsu Sakura almost finished. I have the feeling they are quite early this year. I'm filming on January 20, and if I'm fast in editing, maybe a few days later you can already see the full trees in bloom. But these cherry trees around me, they are all Somei Yoshino, so they won't start flowering until the end of March or maybe even early April if we get a few more cold days in between. The lawn area over there is what the English landscape garden is. So it really is only lawn and a few surrounding trees. And I arrived. So I will wait for my coffee now and be right back. And here I am again. It wasn't 10 minutes waiting. Actually, the coffee already waited for me. The crowds are very active today, very loud, and I love everything about that. Well, my patrons will recognize this is where I stopped filming last time, the extended version, and we will walk here now. Back in the day, these ponds were for different purposes. They were fishing ponds, for example. There was also a zoo located here. And now they just remodeled them to look a little bit more Japanese. I guess here they tried solar panels. And a place where the crows are bathing.
Oh, you're right, it is a Starbucks.
This is the time of year where the daffodils start flowering, and this is only one place where you can see them. If you walk the long route over there around that small pond, you will walk along the Momiji-yama, the place for autumn where you can see all the maple trees in their autumn colors. Over there is a hill with azalea. So this is really great in May. And above the azalea hill is a place where a lot of cherry trees are located. Those two are the Someyoshino. So they are flowering at the end of March, early April. And I think I can spot an early flowering tree. Maybe we can just go up there, have a look. Around the garden are a lot of special trees because this garden has a history as a botanical garden. And then also the experimental garden episode. And over here is one of these special trees. It's not looking great in winter. It's the one over here. Japanese big leaf magnolia. Or if you're interested in plants and especially trees, you will find a few very interesting ones. Oh, actually, it is not meant that you walk up here, but you know the phenomenon, is it called like that? That people always create shortcuts. So it became a very common path here. So if you want to be a good visitor, don't be like Annika and take the long way. However, I wanted to show you that one magnolia tree. Oh, I apologize for my actions. Okay. Two small trees.
Sakura.
Oh, you may have already heard the people around me saying the name. This is the Jugatsu Sakura. Jugatsu means October. But the other variety I found previously was a special variety of the Kan Sakura. That looked more like the cherry trees we know from April. Okay, I already arrived at the other exit. I will show you on the map where we walked and where I did the previous video. And then I will already say goodbye for today. Okay, so this is the map. We started here in this area, then walked to the French area. I got my coffee here, and then we walked here, and there's the exit. Oh, last time I started at this entrance, walked down here to the mother and child forest. Oh, here, and this is the other Japanese garden where I did a video. And then for the Patreons, I walked over here until here. So I only left out the area with the greenhouse here and the middle parts. That's to explore for another day. And if any of you are living in Tokyo and having kids, this is the area for you. Oh, the wind is strong. I'm sorry, typical winter in Japan. Tents are not allowed in this area. I should just stop. Okay, tents are not allowed in this area, but you are allowed to play with balls and do a picnic here. So this is the lawn area where you come with kids, and maybe if you do not have kids, you may stay away from here. Okay, thank you for watching today. I am looking forward to the next video, hopefully without so strong wind, because now my hand is already frozen and I do not really like that. Okay, see you then. Bye.